My name is Babaziles Kigedogantlap. Wait guys, we can't start that far back. Yes, perfect. High school. Babaziles Kigedogantlap. I doubt you remember that. Just call me B.A. Pusha. And this is high school. This is where the first scam started. Yeah, I got scammed, but I didn't know it yet. You see, in high school, I was an entrepreneur. Although I didn't know what that meant, I sold everything I could get my hands on. You wanted smokes? I'm your guy. You wanted drinks? I'm still your guy. I was getting fully paid at a small age. Well, small age? At a young age. Forgive my English for now. Anyway, let's go on with the story. So when everyone was celebrating that it was a last day at high school, I was so sad because that's my last day working at the tuck shop. Can you believe it? Still thinking money. Anyway, so when everybody was applying to go to university and college, I was the only one that was thinking of going overseas. I was either going to New York or I was going to the UK. Crazy. But my mom, you see, my mom was always supportive. My mom is like my rock. She understands me. She does everything that will make me happy. So I asked her. She told me to go to the library and look for, well, gap year courses. If I found one, I qualified, I could go overseas. I was so happy. I was overjoyed. I sat there for hours and hours looking for, I don't know, how to work overseas. Googled, how much will I earn overseas? What will I study? Qualified for my visa, and my mom paid so much for that working visa. Thank God I have a supportive mom yet again. So I was off to London, bridges falling down. Anyway, I landed in London and I started my camping job, gap year, in between teaching kids how to climb trees and partying and going to things called pubs. And well, I was a teenager. We did what teenagers did. And I studied, and the more I studied, I finished my whatever course that I never use or will ever use ever again. I decided I'm not leaving just yet. So I went down to London. Yep, London. And I decided that I'll stay a few more years. Going to London and working in London was the best decision that I ever made. I mean, I was everything. And I learned everything. I was a bartender, I was a waiter, I was a dishwasher, I was anything to get this paper. I used to make about 30 to 40,000 rand a month. It was crazy because I was just a teenager. What was I doing with so much money? I didn't save it. That's one thing for sure. So after 3 years, I had to come home. I had to come back to South Africa. And the fact that my mom was complaining a lot. But I knew that I had to come back. My visa expired and I'm the only child. But man, that was the biggest scam. That was the biggest scam. Why didn't anyone stop me? I came back to misery. Matter of fact, I just came back to depression. First things first, they said. You need to get a job, they said. You need to pay your bills, they said. Everything was just so materialistic. It's about what car you drive, what phone you have, what girl you dating, what guy you dating. It was just a mess. It was so different from London. Everything there was about who you are. People were trying to get to know you. Here, people were trying to know your pockets. I worked my 9 to 5 for about 4 years. I used to quit all the time because I couldn't get the concept of telling someone that I need to go to the bathroom. That was crazy to me. Anyway, something changed my life forever. These guys, Thomas, Scoop, and Lunga. A show called Forever Young. You remember it? Man, these guys were living their life. I was like, maybe I can do that. And guess what? I got my first show on SABC2. Then my second show on SABC2. I was now a presenter. I couldn't believe my eyes. Now what I needed to do is set my life. The way I set my life was just to win. Remember earlier on I told you I'll tell you what pusher means? Well, in high school they called us pushers. The guys that are always selling stuff, they push things. And then when I got to the UK, I used to be a pusher. I used to sell a lot of stock. And then one manager of mine started calling me pusher. I don't know for what reason. because I used to push all the time, I guess. Then when I got back to South Africa, I saw DJ's Boo. He was talking about pushers and Pusha Panda, and well, it stuck. Now my name is BA Pusher. Anyway, let's get back to the story. This right here is what I was meant to do. Yes. With no cent to my name, I opened up my own offices, my own events company. Because I had the knowledge, I knew exactly how to do it. Guys, I was paying salaries. I had an amazing team. We just did everything and anything just to get ahead. We made sure that we dominated the industry. A couple of months later, I was renovating my mother's house. Yeah, she was so happy. I had a couple of bucks. I made some money. I won't lie. But that was not the goal. The goal was to win and to keep on winning. I understood that I had to make my paycheck my passion, and my passion my paycheck. So I got on my laptop every single night just to get knowledge. And I'm hoping on this channel is what I will feed to you guys. To reach your goals, everything I have, I had to fight for. It wasn't given to me. The problem about this generation is that people feel entitled. You're not entitled. No one owes you anything, to be honest. Just go out there and Pusha and Panda. I'm hoping my channel will help you get there. If it doesn't, it was great to know you. But if it does, man, I am so happy that I could do one thing in this lifetime. You know us, we don't like giving out information. When I say us, I'm talking about black people. It's time we share information. And if we can grow each other by doing that, then I'm all for it.
Let's keep it private, don't post it on the gram. No, yeah. I hope that you ready.